What if we have a common essence, an essence that's common with the whole universe, and we can use it to illuminate our path in our lives? Let's see what Rumi and Eckhart Tolle say about that. Rumi says, "In the eyes of Moses, the name of his rod was a staff. In the eyes of the Creator, its name was dragon." So in the story of the Moses, he had a rod and he saw it as a tool. But in fact, for divine, it was a dragon, because as soon as he threw it, it became a dragon. So Rumi says that whatever we see in life as a tool, they have a deeper essence within them that if we discover it, it would really empower us. So imagine you are looking at the tree. You can put a mental label on it and just say it's a tree. But instead, we can see that the tree itself has an essence, and we can actually connect to it a lot deeper. And this is similar to what Eckhart Tolle says. He says that when we put label on things, we remove the ability to see beyond what is seen in the surface. So next time that you go to the nature, etc., when you see things in the nature, let's say a flower, etc., instead of thinking it as a flower or something that you put label on or something that you put a name on, let's see how you can connect to it, connect to its essence. And that really can help you to make your life a lot more meaningful. In the next verse, Rumi says, "With us, the name of everything is its outward. With the Creator, the name of everything is its inward." Rumi says that humans, we usually look at the things from a surface level. We see things and people as the label that we put on them. We see the outward presence of them, and we sometimes even think about how we can use it, how this can be useful in our lives. Whereas if we want to really connect with the divine love, sometimes we can look beneath the surface and look at the deep essence, because in essence everything is the same. And we can feel, if we do that, we can feel that we are ripples on the ocean. We are just a ripple. Actually, we are the same in essence with the entire universe. Similarly, Eckhart Tolle talks about form and formless. And in formlessness is when you find the real connection. In a simple exercise, you can breathe deeply and feel the stillness that resides inside you. In the next verse, Rumi says, "This divine destiny, if 100 times it traps you, pitches your tent on the top of a heaven." So Rumi says that when the life challenges are taking us to a dark place, it's actually an opportunity for us to have the growth. Eckhart Tolle about that says that the mental challenges can be a ladder for us to go on the spiritual journey. And why is that? Because sometimes really dark time in our lives can be so horrible that we realize that the worst part about the hard times that we are experiencing is the label that we put on the life circumstances. And then we can recover. So we can have an opportunity in those times to realize that we can stop labeling things negatively and free ourselves from that negativity, which would help us to be in contact with our essence and have a kind of spiritual growth that we were seeking. You can reflect back on a setback in your life or a challenge and ask yourself whether there was something that you learned from it and whether any setback that you had in your lives was helping you to grow a little bit more. In the next verse, Rumi says, "The lion saw himself in the well, and in his fury he did not know himself at the moment from the enemy." It refers to this story that the lion looks inside the well and see his reflection in the water and thinks that it's the enemy and tries to attack it, and by attacking falls into the well and dies. Rumi here tells us about our shadow and about our darkness when something is triggering us. A lot of times when we are triggered by external sources, it's because we see our darkness in them and we project the negative side of ourselves into the things. For example, if we are jealous of something or someone, we may not accept that part about ourselves, and when we see jealousy in others, it will really hurt us a lot. So a lot of times it's good to see what we are our shortcomings by seeing what is actually triggering us in others that we don't like. He tells us that resisting to what it is can be a source of a lot of pain and suffering. And as soon as we accept what it is, we can be a lot free. Eckhart Tolle talks about the pain body, and he says that when we feel triggered by something, it's usually because our pain body is triggered, which causes us a lot of pain and suffering. So next time that you feel upset about something or someone, ask yourself whether there is something inside you that you don't accept and you don't like. Both Rumi and Eckhart Tolle say that being in the present moment is the solution for finding our inner essence. So when we stop labeling and when we embrace and accept our life challenges, we will be in touch with our essence, which we can use as a light to clear our path. Thanks very much. Please don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to my channel. And I look forward to speaking to you soon.